Hi guys, it's Colette, and today we're going to be working on this neon swirl reverse stamping. If you like nail art, be sure you subscribe to my channel, My Simple Little Pleasures, and if you'd like to see how I did this design, just stay tuned. Starting out with clean, dry nails, we'll begin with the base coat. Today I'm using Ready for Takeoff, which is a peel-off base, and you can use whichever is your personal favorite. The neons that I'll be using today are from Finger Paints. We have Silkscreen Green, Ink Blot Blue, Pop Art Purple, Pink Perspective, Iconic Orange, and To the Plinth Degree. The white I'll be using as my base color is Zoya Purity, and the white I'll be using for stamping is Moyu London White Night. The image plate that I'm using today is from the Moyu Illusion collection. It's plate number 4. I'm going to be stamping with my Moyu London Crystal Clear stamper and also using the Crystal Clear scraper. Just going to be applying the white polish generously on there. This is a large design. Give it a quick scrape and a quick stamp. And this design picks up really nicely. If you do end up with any small gaps in the design, you can go in and fill them in with white polish. But now I'm going to move on to coloring in the neons. So starting with the green, I've got a small lid here to use as a palette. I'm going to dab out just a small amount. You don't want too much or it will start to dry out on you. And then I've got my smallest little brush here. This is one that I just picked up from Michael's. And I'm going to be painting 2 stripes on this design, and they're going to be right across from each other, and we're going to repeat that for all the colors. Once you've applied all the colors, you want to give it just a minute or so to dry. I found that it transfers better onto your nail if the design is a little bit drier. And so while that's drying, I'm going to use just a swipe of yellow stopper on my nail. And that's just going to create a little bit of stickiness so that it hopefully transfers nicely off of the stamper and onto my nail. And I'm just going to do that one nail at a time as I'm stamping. Also, once I've stamped onto my nail, we're going to have to remove the edges. And I'm still deciding if I'm going to do that with acetone or if I'm going to do that with a sharp nail implement. So let's check our design. It's just about dry here. Give it just a little bit, couple more minutes. All right. Give it a little tap if you're not sure whether it's dry or not. And then you're just going to want to line it up on your nail. It can be a little bit harder to center it since you actually don't have any transparent sections left. But just line it up as best you can Then go ahead and stamp onto your nail, applying firm pressure, and there we go. So we've got quite a bit of edges here, and I think I'm going to try with my nail implement first to just go right along the side here and kind of break the edge like that. You see that it's dry enough, it's not really sticking on my skin. That's why I didn't bother with any Simply Peel or anything like that. If I can just go around the sides. Oop, that yellow wasn't quite dry. You can see how that stuck on my skin a little bit there. We'll clean up, of course, when we're fully done too. I'm just going to continue around the edges like that. And I think that's good enough. The problem with using like a small brush and acetone to do that part, I found, is that if you have too much acetone, I feel like it gets it actually stuck on your skin worse. So that nail is complete, and I'm going to repeat that whole process for all the rest of my nails. Between each stamp, just go ahead and clean off the plate with a little bit of polish remover. I like using pure acetone, and then I like using a clean, dry Q-tip to wipe away any of that residue. I'm also cleaning off my small brush with acetone in between each color. Once you've finished all your stamping, go ahead and do any final cleanup. I'm going to use a Q-tip for some of the larger areas, and then I'm going to go in closely with a small brush dipped in polish remover. Finally, I'm going to finish with a top coat, and as usual, I'm using Seche Vite. So here's the finished manicure, and I really like how this turned out. This actually is not one of the designs I was originally considering, but I'm glad that I gave it a try. And the only thing I might change or suggest is possibly a rhinestone in the middle, But since I just had rhinestones, I kind of felt like I couldn't put up with it for another week. I wanted smooth nails, and so I decided to skip it for my own manicure. If you want to see the other designs that I was considering and some of the testing process, my live stream from yesterday will be up tomorrow, or it's available right now over on Twitch. I'd love to hear what you guys think of this down in the comments. And as always, thanks for watching.